Welcome, everybody, to TotalPodcastKill podcast. I am your Dungeon Master this evening, Cody. Let me introduce you guys to a couple of guys who are just headed to a ship down by the river. Gage.
Down by the hold on. I am Gage. I play Zexor. And what you might figure out later on, before someone else says it, yes, I eat ditch glizzies, if you know what that means. Do not eat hot dogs off the road.
And next on our list, Nicholas.
I'm Nicholas, aka Havoc Maulhammer, a cleric, and I'm ready to get this shit done.
And last but not least, Gary.
Good evening. I am Gary, and I am playing Fenrir Wiegraf, a male human paladin. I do know Zexor, but I don't share in his ditch glizzies.
For a second, I thought you were going to say, I do know Zexor, but I don't want to.
I don't want to be your friend anymore.
So, Gage, can we got to go back over this. So we had a little conversation before we started. Gage, can you explain to us what a ditch glizzy is?
Okay, so about this is like 2018, the snow blizzard of 2018. I'm here in Ohio, right? And so there was a package of hot dogs that got unearthed from it being stuck underneath a bunch of snow. Me being the total jackass and being dared, hey, you should eat a hot dog from that. The package was supposed to be sealed, it wasn't, and I was like, it's frozen, it'll be fine. I was sick for a week. Gary here can attest to that because he was working with me. I called off for a week fucking straight.
He sure did.
So,
And the Darwin Award goes to...
yeah,
no, it's only if I fucking die. It's only if I fucking die.
Let's also make it clear. This is a grown
Oh,
man
you still got time.
who found this to be a great choice of his free will.
When you have
Didn't even do it for the money.
Anything there, I think I got bet $1.
Okay, well, you did say money was involved.
I never said it, but it reminded me, yes. Tom and Jim and them fucking bet me money to do stupid shit.
Well, if you're still in the business of doing stupid shit, I have a crisp 20.
$20 is $20.
All right. Who wants to tell us what happened last week?
I don't know, but the DM's about to have a lot of
Nothing happened last week. What are you talking about?
Correct. The week before that.
Ah, that's a different story.
Yeah, Havoc, you want to go ahead and tell us what happened last week? 2 weeks ago, I mean?
Where should I start? Should I start with the Foreskin collection, or should I start with our travels?
Let's start out with the bar guest.
Foreskin collection was in was section 4. That's where it started.
Yes.
You really haven't had an opportunity to get any since then.
Listen, don't fall asleep, guys.
No.
But last session, a friendly creature approached you. As it charged you, everybody prepares for battle. Zexor buffs himself beforehand. Fenrir, shield and blade ready. Havoc, standing here, preparing a spell. Right as you thought it was about to strike, it zips out of existence, only to reappear right behind Zexor. Catch him in his face.
Whispering down my neck, it was about to take me on a dinner date, but dinner date was going to be after.
Oh, there was going to be no dinner.
straight to the dessert, just how I like
Straight,
it.
yeah, straight to dessert. But after this battle, our party decides, man, we're beat, we're exhausted. We got to take a long rest. There's no way around it. If we don't take a long rest, we risk ourselves dying. So, for the sake of the citizens of Leiloria, we hate to do it, but let's take a little sleep. We'll get there ready to go. Zexor wakes up a little bit earlier than everybody else, only having to rest for 4 hours. You start feeling this call, this pulse through the land. Wong, wong. Something ancient. Something forgotten to time.
Grandpa?
You start tapping into this a little more. And you see the very fabric holding everything together. As you look a little deeper, you start to notice something looking back. This mysterious figure introduces himself as Tion. Hey, I just want to talk. Come down by the river. Let's meet face to face. You could help be a part of this. But there's a catch. He wants to see Fenrir's head. He told Zexor, I can't let him live.
Which one?
Which one what? Which Zexor?
Which head?
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh, okay. No, that's good. This is kind of your MO. Kind of your MO. You might have got confused.
Bring me his cock.
Bring me his head. Which one? It doesn't matter.
It's
Doesn't
funny
matter,
because
oh
that
God.
means penis.
So, Zexor shares this with the party, and we continue our journey. Let me get a little change in music here.
That reminds me of the fucking alligator video, Gary.
Yeah. Ha ha ha.
It's funny because head means penis. Oh shit. Oh my god. But this is definitely going to be one of those that fucking one part from year one when Abe was trying to cut down his son for foreskin and instead fucking Tion being like, we need his head.
Let me paint this picture for you guys.
Please don't.
Way off in the distance, you can see the Moonridge Mountains. These snow-capped mountains. It's a clear night. Moon is just beginning to rise. You could see it begin cresting over the mountains. Imagine like a top-down view. We see the three of you. Fenrir, Havoc, Zexor, walking through this field. There's an eerie silence. There's no birds chirping. There's no bugs making noise. No animals. As we get a little closer to you guys, we could see off in the distance this kind of large encampment, only lit by a couple little orange glowing fires off in the distance.
If it's that quiet, dead quiet, we just see that, like, If the buds are quiet, if the animals are quiet, something or someone is around and they're watching me. I don't like that.
As you get a little closer to this camp, you could see coming out of the forest, kind of a little north of you guys, the trail that you've caught for most of the journey here. But after you left that small abandoned town, you didn't follow the trail. You kind of just started heading west into the river. But now you catch this trail again. Oddly familiar from when you guys left Layloria the first time. Took the main road before you started heading southwest. You see
Okay.
hundreds of footprints. Wagon marks from the wheels that look like these wagons were clearly, weighted down. As you get a little closer, you begin to the smell of smoke and like damp earth hangs in the air. And, well, everybody give me perception checks before I go any further.
Oh
Okay.
shit! First roll of the night.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
go.
go ahead and hold it up. Let it get like a little counter from them.
Oh, that would be a 24.
Whoa.
The fuck?
Starting out the night perceptive.
Did you get an
Oh, I got a 18.
Yes,
I have
I
a
got
plus
a nat
5 to my
20.
perception.
Oh my god, I got a fucking nat 22.
Damn.
There's no fucking way.
I thought there's a fucking way.
That's a beautiful thing.
So,
But I think he still beat me because I think I have for perception a 3. Fuck you, bitch. Yeah, I got 23.
damn. Maybe you need to work on that wisdom a little bit. But as you guys catch this trail, you begin to walk side by side with the trail. You get a little closer. For there being so many people supposedly be here, it is so quiet. Zexor, you look down at the trail. You see these rope bindings that have been cut, and they're like covered in mud now. And you could tell whatever happened here happened pretty recently. Now, I will say, Zexor, you have an open invitation to come down here. Are you guys going to approach, try to be stealthy and quiet? Or are you just going to go on in there?
I look back to the others and I can be like, all right, listen here, guys. I was invited by the guy. He knows me, apparently. But you guys know, would it be wise for me to go in there and you guys just watch what's happening? Just in case something goes down, just keep an eye out.
But if something goes down, you can just throw the foreskins at him and run. He'll be so confused. That plan could work.
Yeah, I can
Or you
just
or
grab
you
the
can-
satchel, hit him like wet napkins.
Or you can die by yourself. Either way.
No. Dying by myself would suck.
Well, no, you'd have everybody watching you. We wouldn't get front row seats, but it'd be show.
So, we could always apply heavy stealth.
Are you saying to kill everybody?
No survivors.
I think that would be a bad idea.
Oh, okay.
We don't know how many's in here. maybe I could lead the charge, or maybe we just go. I don't know.
Honestly, I mean, if we want to think about this intelligently, since you were technically invited, it would probably be best if we hung back, probably close to the, in the shadows, away from them, so they. But if something were to happen, you could give a signal.
True.
Zexor, give me a history check.
History check.
History.
Sucks. 14 plus 2, 16.
You remember back to the conversation you had with Tion, and he knows you're traveling with a party.
All right. I look back and I have my hands in like a triangle, like touching each other, and I look at them and like, yeah. So he knows I'm not alone. So if I go in alone, that could spark bad ideals. So we might as well just go in together.
But didn't he want you to bring Fenrir's head?
Yeah, he did, but I would suppose he means me killing him and then bringing the head or penis, whichever one he wanted. I'm not sure. So if we all three go together, they see that distraction. We just go, I just blast them. But
idea.
I mean, we can all go. What?
Because you said head. You can pull a random foreskin out and say it's Fenrir's. We can have Fenrir hiding somewhere.
You realize these are fucking kobold cockskins. There's no way he's gonna know it's a human's. I mean, actually, he might. Yeah, not wrong way. Flip that and reverse it. He's gonna know. He's gonna know.
Are all
I'm
of them
just
kobold?
standing in the background, like,
Okay,
nobody
then we can.
touch my dick.
Oh,
As you guys are having this conversation, I imagine you're still, walking up, getting a little closer, getting a little closer.
Win-win.
To now you're only about 50 feet away.
I mean, we're already right here. We might as well just walk in.
Clicking. Excuse me.
That was too.
We're just gonna walk in. We're just gonna walk in, talking about a plan without realizing we're walking in.
No, we're not fucking doing that.
We're already there.
Dude,
We're
I'll
50
fucking
feet away.
do
They
it.
can see us.
I'll fucking do it again.
As you
they can
guys
see
get
us.
a little closer,
Yeah, we're gonna go in and grab Tion by his peon.
Fenrir,
Stop.
you notice a little something sticking out of the mud as you guys are following the trail.
I will investigate it.
How do you investigate it?
From how far away from it am I?
It's just like right beside you, like down in the mud. Looks like it's been pressed down by like one of these wagon wheels into the mud.
Okay. I would like to use my my long sword, and using the tip of the blade, I'm going to try to like lift up whatever this is from the mud.
I'm gonna back up a little bit.
You pull out your sword,
He hasn't told us it's there.
prod the mud with it, and you press on it a little bit. It takes a little bit of effort, but you pry up like this, just like a mass of mud. But there's clearly something in it. You see like a bunch of straw has been like bundled together on one side. It's a little hard to tell what it is. still covered in all this mud.
Hmm. I'm going to call out to Zexor and Havoc and tell them that I think I may have found something.
Fine.
Looks like mud.
No shit.
No, it's not shit. It's mud.
No, I'm saying no shit, as in no shit, you motherfucker. Anyway, something's. I have no idea what it could be. I don't know what you surface dwellers have in your mud.
We are close to like a water source, right?
No. I mean, the river's off probably like 500 feet, you know. But no. I mean, you got your water skins on you.
Just 4 of them.
Yeah, probably just take my water skin out, and I will not use a lot of it, but just a little bit to see if I can wash away a little bit of the clumps of mud.
Yeah, so we'll say you kneel down, pop the cork off your water skin, try to like wash a little bit of this mud off of it. You see this little straw doll with 2 little button eyes and a little smiley face and a little ponytail. And, you know, it's a little child's toy. Has been pressed into the mud from one of these wagon wheels.
Do I recognize this toy?
No.
No.
It's
Can
the
I
witchcraft.
inspect the toy?
To what?
Do I see can I further inspect the toy? Maybe see if any name put on a tag somewhere or put into the cloth?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. So, like, you turn it around and you see, like, stitched into the back on, like, the doll's dress, you see the name Sarah.
Sir, okay. I'm going to take this doll and put it in my backpack.
Put the doll in your pack, and you guys continue walking some more. As you're walking, getting closer and closer to this camp now, it's still so quiet. Let me take you guys to the map.
Why it's a little too fucking.
What was the time of day again?
It is about 9 p.m.
Holy shit!
A little dark.
As you get closer to this camp, you see these tents, small fires, braziers, if you will, sit outside, little campfires. And you also see these pretty big cages, like way larger than the tents, made of just sticks and rope, tied together, pulled tight. You see at the bottom of these cages, they're all empty. And the wind begins to blow softly. You can hear it whistling through bushes and shrubbery and trees.
I'm gonna lean in and be like, I think we arrived a little too late. I think the rest caused this.
You don't say.
But on the other side of the camps, by the river.
Down by the bay?
You do see these barges. You see 4 of them lined up. And there's one that still has the ramp attached to it. Just sitting idly at the end of this camp.
Guys, should we make a break for it? Try to get there so it doesn't leave us? Or should we methodically go through each and every tent to make sure there's nobody there and take whatever's laying around?
I'm not sure if we have entirely the time to do something like that, but I do believe we should at least, at first glance, take a look through the tents to ensure we're not missing anything.
We could do that. Make our way up towards the trail where it's at, and just peek in. Check them on the way.
Yeah, I think it might be a sound plan.
So as you guys continue following this trail, I'm going to use Fenrir right here on the map. You continue down the trail. You come up to these bushes. Just hanging out here by the river.
They're in the bushes.
They are the bushes. No.
They're in the goddamn trees.
Not a peep. Not a single movement. Not a soul in sight.
Jesus Christ, do these tents open up both ways?
Yeah,
Or is
so
only one side open?
So Havoc, I've just been rolling over your previous perception checks. You do see like the tent flaps on both sides. Well, you can't see the other side, obviously, but this side, it's just split down the middle, and you just hear like the flapping in the wind of the tent flaps. As you notice, like on this trail too, a couple little drips of blood.
Ooh, how fresh.
It's not dried, I'll say that.
So fresh. Gotcha.
But you say droplets of blood, so it's not like a sizable pool or anything?
Yeah, no, it's not a pool, but there is, a couple little drops. Maybe it looks like a splatter.
Oh, okay.
I vote that we should go ahead and go to that barge right now.
Yeah, we should probably, seeing something like this, do we happen to notice anywhere within the vicinity that we are currently any other droplets of blood?
Give me a perception.
I got a 12 plus 4.
No other drops that you can see.
Okay.
Maybe someone was stabbed or punished over here.
It might be that we should hurry ourselves along.
Now, here's my question. Should we run the trail or should we run... I'll have Zexor point real quick. I'm just going to, I'm going to draw a line if I can and have him move and go around and point and move his hand around as it to go around the cages and other shit to kind of avoid taking a straight path and possibly walking hey, what's up, and then we get fucking dangled from fucking 5 bastards maybe. I don't know. Taking a safe route.
No, yeah, it's fine. Are you trying to be stealthy? You try to be quiet, watch where you're stepping?
I probably would, but I don't know how to delete shit apparently. So would you be able to like delete that line? It's not letting me delete it. What the fuck? Oh, I guess yeah. We'd have to try and be quiet. Like it's like saying, "Hey, move around, be quiet." I guess. So let me get a stealth roll.
Yeah,
check.
give me a stealth roll.
Oh fuck! I got +3. All right, pink dice. I haven't rolled you yet. Do not fuck me here. Please don't fuck me. 15 +3.
All right. So you begin to, walk on the balls of your feet. You know how to travel quietly. You've had to do it your whole life almost just to survive in the underground.
I don't know how far you want me to get to. That's like 50 feet from where I was at.
Yeah. No, that's fine. You move past this first tent. You peek in. Empty. You see a table with like a set of cards, bread torn up, some kind of undercooked meat. You go up to this first cage. This was very obviously put together in a hurry. It's just branches from trees. Thick, wooden. They're not massive, but thick wooden logs, all bound together with rope. You shake on it maybe a little bit. It's a sturdy cage. And you see what looks like... You ever seen like a pig pen?
Yeah.
You know how they just run around all day in the mud?
Yeah.
It looks like this. And you notice more rope bindings pressed into the mud.
Oh, looking over there. I'm gonna look back to the group. As I'm like passing the first tent, I'm gonna shake my head and give him like an X, like use my hands to give him an X. Get towards this cage, shake it a little bit, look in there. I'm gonna point and just be like double pointing and like pointing at like the what's inside this cage. Can I reach in and grab the rope binding?
Yeah. Yeah, you like... it's open. It's open plenty enough to like... You couldn't fit your whole body in there, but you could like reach your arm in. You pull it over, and it just looks like, ropes that was used to tie somebody's wrist up, but they've been cut. You see the end phrase of the rope.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold that up to then show the party. I'm gonna be quiet, not say a word, and hold it out.
Hey guys, look at this!
No, I sounds being quiet, motherfucker. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing.
Rope bindings.
Hey, what was that noise?
Nice. Kinky.
But yeah, you guys see Fenrir holds up this rope, kind of flags you down.
Zexor.
Zexor holds up this rope, flags you down. The two of you go over there and join him. And he's holding this rope out to you.
Looks like we definitely found where they were holding people. So, with that being known, shall we just get to the ramp?
Yes.
Haven's just like, yes. All right, after you then.
Ah, yes. This prison cell is made of prison cell.
So you move around the cage, go back up. You see, the river's flowing. It's not loud, but it's a good flow. And this barge tied off to, this log that's been staked into the ground. Anchored to shore. And it is just like, it's literally a big, flat barge. You see one room, or structure, I should say, one structure in the back with like two small port windows with an orange glow coming out of the windows. You see two torches right on the railing at the top of the ramp that leads up to it.
So like right here, like a torch there and a torch there.
Guys, if we take this, we could be pirates.
Be a pirate. Here's my idea. What if we go on there? What? We go up here. I go over here. I stand here. Make watch. If we need to, take some more, those kobolds out. Free the people. There's people up on there.
How do I know there's people up on there? It's been very quiet.
That's what I'm saying. Well, they have to be kept quiet. I don't know. But what I'm saying is we go up on there, we raid it. What say you, Fenrir?
Well, I think it might be a good idea if we make our way to the barge. I actually get on the thing. If you keep watch, we can see about trying to get inside.
I say let's go. Let's do this. What are you thinking, Havoc?
Let's fucking go.
So the three of you make your way, follow the river, up a little bit, standing in front of this boat ramp. And again, this is something, it's logs tied together with like little cross hatches, and it's just covered, absolutely covered in muddy footprints. Fenrir, as you get close to it, you notice that the mud is dried.
So I'm seeing right now that there are, so from like here to here going, yeah, there we go. I can see all that going up there, and it's all dried.
Yes.
Apparently I can't get rid of that line now. Well, shoot.
It's all good.
But I'm going to make mention to them about this perception.
Tell us.
Make sure that you guys notice that the mud from the footprints are completely dry.
Is there any of that blood speckled around?
Give me a perception.
(13 plus 5, 18).
Havoc, as you come up a little closer to this ramp to look at these, dried footprints, you do see like 2 little spots of blood. Nothing major. Doesn't look like a splatter. Just looks like 2 little drips.
Like someone spilt their Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Or Dr. Lifeblood Pepsis.
So wet blood, dry mud, lights of dud, and we need to get on this barge.
Perhaps someone coughed or was just bleeding.
Leaky butthole.
Jeez. Oregon Trail. Oregon Trail.
It's
Dysentery.
Before trying to walk up this barge, I would like to try to do it stealthily.
Yeah. Give me a stealth check.
I can't use thaumaturgy, sorry.
I
But I can use
unfortunately
thaumaturgy
have
to
a
jump a lot.
disadvantage, so
No, I can't.
I got a 17 plus 4 and 13 plus 4. So go with the 13 plus 4.
Okay. Are you guys trying to be quiet as well? Because I'll need stealth checks from you guys too.
Yes, sir. All Let's see the stellar die. Stellar. What the fuck? There it is. I have a what again? Let me see.
Um,
Uh, uh, uh. I'm sorry, guys. I failed. I got a 6 total. I go to walk and my foot. I get stuck and I do like almost a split. I'm like, oh shit.
You sliding in blood?
Did
No,
you
I'm walking up on-
did you make one, Nicholas?
I was. Oh, cool. I was gonna use thaumaturgy to dim the lights a bit. Hopefully, with an attempt to make being stealthy easier. And my stealth is a +1. That would be a 18. 7 + 1, or 17 + 1.
And what was yours, Sexor?
a 6.
So, Fenrir, you place 1 foot on the boat ramp. Not a sound. Havoc, you raise your hand, twist it a little bit. You see the torches go dim. Then you see Zexor steps on the boat ramp right after Fenrir, but he shifts all his weight at one time. And you hear the loud creak of wood as he steps on it.
Anyone else hear that?
No, I just hear the sound of the waves.
The 3 of you make your way up this boat ramp. I'm just gonna call it the captain's quarters right now. You see 2 small little portholes and a door leading into the structure that sits on the back of the boat. You see this large mast sits in the middle, holding this sail that is like rolled up and strung together. You see on the top deck of this boat is just covered in mud, to where at like some point the footprints that led up the ramp just turn into just a mud covered top deck.
Somebody's not swabbing the poop deck good enough.
Somebody be pooping on the swap deck.
Wait,
Oh, my swab
this
deck.
barge, it wouldn't have a downstairs, would it? You said it was only like a single floor with a cabin's quarter type deal.
Yes. Yeah, you don't see no hatch.
Hmm.
Where do I see these portholes at?
So you look over at the captain's quarters, and on each side of the door are these 2 little small portholes that are emitting this orange glow.
Can we go look in there?
I was gonna say I'm gonna make my way over here and kind of like crouch down below the porthole and move in front of it, and then I'm gonna try to like sneakily peek into one of the portholes without like sticking my whole face up there.
Yeah, give me a stealth check.
I'm gonna walk normally without crouching because I'm a dwarf and I'm short. I can't be seen.
Oh boy. So yeah, my big ass head is definitely noticed. I got a 6 + 4.
Holy shit.
So
What's happening?
Fenrir,
What's going on out there?
you crouch down, get low,
Get
walk
low,
over
get
to
low.
this building. Raise your head up a little bit. You look inside and you meet the gaze of this figure sitting in this chair. He's got this black metal plate but he's got this red mask, almost like an Oni mask, that covers the lower half of his face. And you see this long black hair drapes over his shoulders. But you also notice, like, above the mask, probably like where his cheekbone would be, you see, like, it looks like the skin is disfigured a little bit, but you see these sharp, piercing eyes looking directly into your eyes. And he's just sitting in his chair, has a small tankard in his hand, swirling it around. As you meet his gaze, he raises a hand and gesture for you to come in. And you do see this small table sitting in front of him with 3 chairs on the other side.
Oh, jeez. He was anticipating us.
Well, we did make him wait a day, so might as well not make him wait anymore.
So we would have an ink. Well, Fenrir would have an ink. I don't know. I'm not up there. I'm gonna walk up there, since I know I was being loud and just. Fenrir, what do you see?
I call back to my party and I say, it would appear our presence was to be expected. There's somebody in there, and he is beckoning to us.
Let me have a peek. Let me have a peek.
Zexor, you look in the window. You see the same figure sitting in this chair. And he just gives you a nod.
Guys, what's he look like?
I'm gonna describe him, but like I'm gonna look him in the eyes and just like kind of like question in a sense and like point to my mind as if like that was him who I saw.
As you look into his eyes, almost like a flash of those same eyes that you've seen in that vision.
Oh God. Yep.
But also
This is
not the same ones, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's kind of like
It's a familiar sight,
yeah.
but you know for a fact you've never seen this man before.
I stick my hand up in between Fenrir and Zexor, and it's just my hand giving the middle finger because I can't see through the window.
You go over there and you grab the steel rim of the porthole and like try to pull yourself up, and you're just kicking these little stout legs. And then you just raise
Like
your middle finger up.
Fucking brother.
I'm gonna be like, hold on, my friend wants to say, try and like. What the fuck?
You got to get down on your hands and knees and like be a step stool for him.
I ain't doing that.
Yeah, you don't
What's going on in there? What's happening?
Some dude is waiting for us.
God damn it, I'm throwing references at you. Get it?
What?
I didn't get it either.
Would you like me to describe it to you?
I would.
Would you prefer I get you a box?
Yes. Is this everything that was crunch? Are you drawing it? Did you draw it yet?
What you talking about?
After you guys are kind of like lingering out here for a little bit, I know you're out there. Please come in.
May I ask your name?
It's a port window. We should just open the door and go in.
Just want to make sure.
We
I open
don't
the door.
have to play coy, Zexor.
I open the door.
Oh, fuck.
Having you open
Say
the
that.
door. You see this figure stands up.
All right, get your asses in there.
He's like,
Oh, fuck, he's tall.
yeah, he's probably about 6'2", but he's kind of, I wouldn't say lanky, but, you know, he's not like built. He's not strong.
He's a-
Doesn't look like he's grew up fighting.
Yeah, ain't stout. Got it. Beta male. Got it.
God.
He reaches his hand out.
Since Havoc's opening the door, I'll go in, I guess.
Thank you for coming. And he reaches his hand out for a handshake. Now that we can formally be introduced, my name is Tion.
I guess I'll hold my hand out and kind of like do the same and just be like, how long were you waiting for us? And like shake his hand.
I've had my eye on you for a little bit. Please have a seat.
On us or me?
Come on in.
You see his eyes linger on Fenrir for a little bit. I felt your presence when you breached the surface.
So, and you know, or at least have an idea.
I'm sorry, not to be rude. I'm not familiar with your dwarven friend here. Nor am I familiar with this other one.
Well, these
Fen-
are
Fenrir, I
Travel.
believe your name is, correct?
Without saying anything, I'm just cautiously watching his movements, and I just give a slight nod.
And he like reaches his hand out for a handshake with you as well.
He just reaches over me. So I'm standing in front of Fenrir.
Well, I mean, I'm 6'3", he's 6'2", so
Fucking lengthy ass motherfuckers.
uh,
Pretend I ain't even here.
don't you got a ring to look for?
no.
Do you shake
What
his
do I
hand?
wanna say? I'm politely decline.
That's fair. It's wise to err on the side of caution. And you, dwarf.
Havoc.
Pleasure to meet you. Reaches his hand out.
I'll disrespectfully decline.
This is fair. As I said, best to err on the side of caution. Please, have a seat.
I'm gonna stay close to the door. I won't sit.
And you see, you know, there's 3 other tankards on the table, as well as a plate of bread. Help yourself, please. Eat. Would you care for some ale?
Well,
Oh, fuck, I just got
recently had a pretty lengthy rest, some drink and food.
I see. He picks up this
But-
pitcher, begins to fill these tankards, and like slides them to the other side of the table. I
Alright,
promise
so-
there's nothing wrong with it. I wish to have a conversation.
Last time I found something, I accidentally put my tongue in. I was sick for a day.
Yes, I've heard ditch glizzies often do this to me.
God damn it. God, all right, God damn it. Oh my fucking God. All right, listen here, fucking God from the other world, from fourth wall breaking bastard. Listen, ditch glizzies are great. Just
I do not
What
disagree.
are y'all talking about?
but
It's
yes,
Glizzy's. I'm drinking that ale.
you don't
Havoc.
expect, you know. We had a talk.
You take this tankard, tip it
God
up.
damn it.
The best fucking ale you've ever had.
It's not dwarven. I don't think so. Try again.
Well, maybe they stole it from dwarves.
Oh,
Hey, you can tell. 100%. This is literally the finest Dwarven brew that you have ever had.
And dwarves do love their alcohol.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
just like Pappy used to make.
Dude, you're about to be sucking this dude's dick.
Sorry, Zexor, I did not mean to cut you off. Your friend is enjoying the drink. Please, you as well. This is all here for you.
What is your real motive? I understand you want to talk with me and what you told me about, you know, my buddy over here. I tilt my head towards Fenrir. What? Let's just get to the point.
And you see when you like tip your head, he like side eyes Fenrir a little bit, lingering maybe a little too long. Yes, of course.
Sexual tension?
I plan on bringing change to this world for the betterment of all, for everyone. My ways may be a little crass, for sure. I can understand.
I start drinking Fenrir's ale.
But I need more allies on this. And Zexor, I think you are the exact ally I need. The world has been in a crisis for way too long. The gods have spread their influence over this land and become a plague upon man and everyone else who inhabits these worlds. These gods they're nothing more than just bullies.
And why me?
Well, as I previously stated, I felt your presence when you breached the surface. I believe there's something much older than this world's seen in a very, very long time. That if we work together, we can see the eradication of these gods.
And like that, I've heard enough. This guy's nothing but
Fenrir's
bad.
like,
Listen,
this is blasphemy.
I know. I know, trust me, I know more than anybody else. But look what they've done. Why do people fight? The war that just happened, like 247 years ago, in the cosmic scale of things, this is a blip in time. To these gods, that was like yesterday. So many people died. And for what? Because they had different beliefs.
Not gonna lie, Tion, I am from below the ground. I have no idea what happens above here. I honestly can.
Oh, but you
care
do.
somewhat less.
You've seen it. I know you've walked on the very fabric of reality itself. Please, listen to my story, and you'll understand. Listen to the stories of the people who have been affected by these. And sure, it's not happened to you directly. But it happens to people all over the world. All the time.
Before we go on with your story,
Please.
we would like to know some information. Like these cages, these footprints, everything. Where you're on here, where are these people?
Sorry, I understand how I could look without proper context. But I promise I have no need for corpses.
Where are they? If I may be so bold to ask.
They've chose to help me. They will become workers, subjects, contributors to something far greater than the little keep of Leiloria could ever dream of.
I look between
The way they were
Havoc
treated out
and-
there sounds like nothing but slaves to me.
Listen,
I don't think they wanted this.
Havoc, I understand. I do. But I've been doing this for a little while now. And I understand what fanatics of these religious figures, how deep they've got their clutches into these fools. That's what I see the end of. I see the end of the influence of these immortal beings living their lives in this lavish luxury while we sit down here and suffer and decay and starve and die. For what?
So you want to
What-
blame the gods for something that we have control over?
If they're
The
so
crops?
if they're so powerful and
Protection.
almighty, grow me some crops. Rid me of my plagues that destroy these towns. The disease. The endless killing, the murder. These people
You
will
want-
die in fields and mines. While with the wave of a hand, some god out there can just sprout an entire crop. These people will die trying to make a better lives for themselves. With me, their souls will become something meaningful. Listen, you could spend your entire life saving a village, stopping a murder one at a time. Or you could help me reshape the world.
How do you expect 3 of us and you to kill gods and shape a world?
Listen, I have a plan that has been set in motion. I'm sure you've heard of what happened in Anglar City, right?
Sounds familiar, yes. Awfully familiar.
Anglar City was run by such a corrupt government. They got too big for their own well-being. They treated people like trash. They had a whole section of the city walled off where they dumped their sewers, poured their trash, burned their dead. They deemed this place the slums. People lived here. They suffered there. Until I set them free.
You.
Yes,
Hmm.
me.
What is
Now-
So
this
you're
freedom that
you're the
you-
reason that these beasts are roaming the lands and slaughtering innocents and non-innocents alike. You want
Listen,
to kill all the gods, but you're just killing all the subjects.
no, I'm killing those that have been brainwashed.
What about the ones in the slums? The ones that you want to get out of the slums. You want to protect and show better.
I tore down the walls.
You know those demons are just going to kill them, right?
No, they're not. Do you know how I know this?
Enlighten me.
I see over them. They joined me in my cause. They wish to see a better world. But do not mistaken. I have not teamed up with the demons. They're simply more pawns in my chess game. Now you, Zexor, listen to me, please, very closely. All three of you. I am building a world where no god will destroy another innocent life again. A world with no masters. And dragons? Dragons should rule over themselves. When I said I felt your presence when you breached the surface, I know you carry the essence of a primordial within the very core of your soul. It was passed on. I know you've seeked it out. He puts his head down a little bit. It was truly a shame what happened to Sahiri. My heart weeps for you.
All right. How do you know Sahiri? How do you know all of it? What is going on here? What are you?
Give me a history check.
History check. All right. History check. I am I can't say that. I rolled a nat 1.
Oh, man, what a bad roll to roll a natural one on.
Yeah, I know. This is a great moment. It's just like, "Durr."
The details of
what
my
I-
knowledge. Your mind could not comprehend the things that I have seen. But listen, if you are truly the dragon I seek, the world will tremble when you awaken.
I'm gonna like hold my hand up and point to Fenrir. I'm gonna be like, this might be a lot to ask then, but if you want me to help, I'm not going to kill him. And where is his mother? We at least. I look over to Fenrir to see if that's okay to bring up. I'm like, if I help him, we get your mother back.
Your mother, he looks over at Fenrir. Has harm come to her? I am sorry, so these little kobolds, they can be quite brash. I gave them the strictest orders not to harm anyone.
Well, there's blood and areas. There's people who have been harmed. We got harmed. I got harmed pretty badly by a lot of things.
And I do apologize for that. And those who have disobeyed me, they have sought redemption. And I have delivered it.
Some are already dead, but collateral. Anyway, do you know where his mother is? Yes or no? You knew about my presence. You knew about them. Do you know about his mother? Answer me that.
I'm sorry, I do not. But I can find her for you. Looks over at Fenrir. And I can guarantee you her safety. Listen to me. I seen it. The dragon I seek sleeps beneath the world. And when he wakes, when he awakes, the gods will finally know fear. Now I have set up a conduit in the city of Anglar. These demons, if you will, have agreed for me to set an anchor. So I raised their monuments from the very pits of hell into the material plane. I have made allies of giants. I have made allies of dragons. When, in the entire history of this world, has giant and dragon, mortal enemies of each other, worked together? The gods have ruled this world long enough. They burn villages, they shatter families, and then they call it justice. I myself have seen it firsthand. I'm not going to sit by any longer while they continue to wreak havoc. No pun intended, havoc. And turmoil on innocence. 247 years ago, 2 months, 3 days, 27 minutes, and 33 seconds. And I counted every second. I died. I died because so-called Torm and Bane, these gods, thought they could just have an all-out war in the material plane. Me, my wife, my son, it was another day for us. I had just got home. A long day. And I was happy to see my wife and my child. And we had just sat down for dinner. Until destruction swept my village. Like a raging storm. Before I knew it, my house was gone. And I was trying to pull my wife's burning body from the house. As they waged war in my village, they destroyed it and burnt it to the ground. And Torm stood right beside me. He could have extended a hand. He could have put out the flame with a flick of his wrist. Instead, I had to watch my wife burn alive. And I had to drag my son's crippled body from a burning house, only to watch him die in my arms moments later. And as I sat there and I called and I cried. I cried for help. I prayed to Torm. I prayed to anybody that would listen, and who answered me? No one. And as he drew his last breath in my arms, seconds later I passed as well. But that's when the change happened. That's when the hatred ignited. And it swelled up inside of me for so long that I couldn't pass. There was no other side for me. Finally, this voice called out to me. Somebody answered my prayers. And now I have a second chance to make sure this happens to no one else. And I will see it through. Whether you're with me or you're against me, I will see this new world.
I don't want to come off rude or as brash. But if gods wouldn't help you, why should we help you? Why do you want us to help you?
I don't
Us.
want help from the gods anymore. When nobody answered my prayers, it was on me. I need your help because you have something that the gods are afraid of. Something that has been there since the beginning of time.
I understand that you said this, but your intentions are, you are not going to harm anyone. But the thing is, what I don't trust is you knew of our coming, you knew of us, you knew about us, but yet you can't find one other person. So how did you know of us, of me? I know the power you said from beneath, but you knew of us.
It's
How do you not know of one other person?
I'm sorry, it's difficult to explain. I can feel the presence. I have ascended mortality. I can see what they see. I can feel what they feel. I can't pinpoint an individual person, sure. But when there's a power as old and ancient as yours, it's there. And I only seen these two because you accompanied them.
Can I roll to see if he's bluffing?
Yeah. Give me an insight.
I have a +1. This is gonna be stupid.
And I'd like to interject one thing. Why must I perish?
12.
I mean, you think he's being very genuine with you. Yes, Fenrir. I picked up on your presence the day you saved Zexor. I know you and your family have been very devout to Torm for a long time. And are you familiar with how these cowardly deities work in this world? Gods don't act directly. They empower champions. I'm sure you've met the scourge of this world before, Abram. He was the most recent one. Champion of Torm, he called himself, parading around town, with his pride and his valor, when really he's just a genocidal maniac.
Abram.
These gods and they bestow these power to these champions. And they do their bidding while they sit up behind their gates in their own little worlds. They're not worried about what happens to us. In fact, they probably think death would be a mercy. I just wish to see a world with no gods, no masters. And I've been doing this long enough to know anybody who refuses to see these gods as the murderers they are enemies of mine.
You know, with all this talk of killing gods and having no gods left in this world, you seem to forget that you said that you have rose in power. It sounds like something from godhood. What are you going to do with that?
No, please, 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 please do not see me like that. I am no god, nor do I wish to be one.
Sounds like that's the role you're going down.
I mean, you know the old saying, fight fire with fire.
I was going to say pot and kettle, but that works too.
You can't really see the lower half of his face, but you can tell he's kind of scowling at you a little bit.
Oh, he's looking down on me. I'm pretty sure I can.
Look, the end of the gods is the only way to see this world new. And those who wish to seek the same goals that I do, peace, that they will stand beside me as rulers of this new world. No longer will there be single individuals in power, no kings. There's communities. Could you imagine, just close your eyes for 1 second, and just think of a world where we all work together, we help each other, we raise each other up. That's the world I wish to see. That's the world that I wish my child would have grew up in. Instead of being slaughtered by the very hand of the gods that you worship.
And during this time, I'm reflecting, having moments of flashbacks of walking into that small cottage, or that small house where my father had disappeared, and having these ideas forming in my head and sounding like a whisper almost in my mind that form has failed us.
He makes eye contact with you. That is exactly my thought process, Fenrir. And you didn't say any of that out loud, right?
Yeah, no, it's just I'm just having these thoughts in my own head as I'm analyzing what he's saying.
Yeah, so he makes eye contact with you and he's like, my very thoughts exactly.
I I raised my eyebrows in somewhat of surprise.
Listen. When I collide these planes together, everybody who wishes to join me, they will be safe. Zexor, you have seen the kind of vessels that these dragons can hold. Dragons, to put it in layman's terms, they're the ultimate container.
Oh,
What are you gonna do about the dragon gods?
There will be no dragon gods.
Did you let the dragons know that?
Oh, I did. And I made myself very clear. Listen, when the impact happens, as I said, I'm sorry, I got off track and slightly distracted. I raised this conduit from the pits of hell, and I plan on doing the same to the Fae. And I found this magical battery, if you will, powerful enough to where I can drag them together and compress them into one. There will be widespread destruction. But with the power of these primordial dragons, I can protect all these people. Their very essence, their souls.
Wait, colliding the Fey realm with the material plane?
Yes. Well, I'd be colliding the Fey realm with the Hell. The material plane will be in the middle. And it's just the ultimate reset button.
That's not just gonna reset us, that's gonna reset everything.
It's gonna clean the slate. Is what it's gonna do.
There's not gonna be a slate left.
Your
All
mind
that
is
will
too
be left
small to
is
comprehend.
gods.
No. This is why I need to seek out this primordial power that Zexor himself holds. Sure, I will have to wash away their physical vessels. But I can protect them, I can preserve them. I've been studying the soul for some time now. Once the physical part of it perishes, there's still energy there. I can hold on to that energy. I can grasp it with my very hand. Now I just need somewhere to put them. And of course, that's where the three of you come in. There's been others that have said, what I do is genocide. Sure, you think there's no slate remaining after this. I promise you, Havoc, there will be. Salune's influence on you has poisoned your mind. You think what you do in honor of her is for the betterment of the people. No, it's not. It's for the betterment of herself. She is selfish, along with the rest of them. They don't care what happens to you or me or Thomas or Jimmy. They don't care. They just want more people to believe in them because that's how they power their sick fantasies. You're nothing more than a puppet. You don't even know who you really are.
Me?
And you think you can sit here and tell me what I know?
Maybe.
He's talking to Havoc at this point.
Oh.
Have you even asked her? I know she wouldn't be honest with you anyways. Am I right?
Ever since I started this path, she has been guiding me. Yes, you say like a puppet. Perhaps even like a lost dog looking for a reason. But the joy that I spread to other people just to see them smile days where that's all they can have. That is what we do. That is hope.
He kind of turns his head a little bit. That's hope. That's hope to you.
If you take away what everybody believes in, be left husks. Then you're just going to destroy their bodies and turn them to dust.
No, I'm not. I'm going to take who they are. The very essence of what made them to begin with. And I'm simply going to move it from one place to another. I've already had great success. I can do it again and on a large scale. You don't even know who you are. And you didn't think to question it one time. You don't even know your real name. She has poisoned you. And you're too dense to see it.
Well, it seems you know me more than I know me. So go ahead and tell me, who am I?
Take my hand. I'll show you. He reaches his hand across the table. Trust me, I don't want you as enemies. I wish to see you as allies. Take my hand. Let me show you who you really are.
I don't think I'm going to do that.
Havoc, it's the only way. Trust me, let me break her influence over you. I'm sure at one point in time you were a fine, outstanding person. But I smelled it on you the second you walked in. You rot from within. You are already just a husk. You are a perfect example of what I'm trying to do.
Make more people like me.
Free people from suffering the same
Husks.
fate that you have. And you see as this conversation kind of continues on a little bit, he's not getting angry, but he is getting more like fiery and like passionate about this. Quit playing games. You think you are so moral and just in your causes. Take my hand. Let's see who you really are. Or are you too afraid? Perhaps you wish to just continue living your life as this blind, docile creature, serving the first person who comes up to you and offers you a little bit of power. Or maybe you want to take that step. Break yourself from these shackles. You see he stands up in his chair. Listen, as I said, I don't want to see you as enemies. And I promise I can make you see the change. But you're not going to understand until you let me show you. Please.
Can I roll perception on him to see if I can perceive anything about this?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me an insight, actually, not perception.
Oh, insight? Do you want me to re-roll?
You could just use your insight modifier, whatever you rolled.
Okay. It was a 18, and insight is +4, so 22.
He wants to help Havoc. He wants to help him see. You do not sense, especially you being a paladin with your whole fucking divine
Detect
sense.
good and evil.
Yeah, detect good and evil, your divine sense. You're not feeling like a single bit of like animosity coming from this guy at all.
It's just pure passion.
He is just very passionate about this, and he genuinely wants to help Havoc.
I'm just gonna kind of step forward a little bit, and I gently place a hand on Havoc's shoulder, and do caution, friend, but I do not sense any form of evil from this man.
Havoc listened to him. Let me help you. Please.
I'm honestly, I can't decide. So
You see, he walks
Right.
around to the side of the table. I really hate to do this. And he like slams his hand against your chest in like an instant. Zexor and Fenrir, you didn't even see this man move. You just seen Havoc, and then you heard this loud thud. And all of a sudden, the two of them are behind you, and Havoc's pinned up against the wall as he's got his hand almost around his like throat. But he's not clenching on it. But as soon as he does this, Havoc, you hear like this loud female scream ring inside your mind, so sharp that Fenrir, you see like Havoc's ears begin to bleeding
Oh,
as you take 8 damage, Havoc.
Holy
As you
shit.
have this little flash where you see Salune and this hand around her throat, and she's like trying to scream, but nothing's coming out. And then you almost feel like this release, and you feel like you're floating on air. And you see this female holding this baby in her arms, and she looks back at you with this smile that fills you with warmth. And you see like the baby has this little like rattle in its hand, swinging it around. And she turns back to you and she says, Eric, are you coming? And then you hear like the screams of Salune ring in your head some more. And now it's like you're struggling to breathe as you see her like kneeling down at this baby's crib with her arms like over the crib, and she's like crying now. And she's like, please don't go. Eric, what if you die? Please. And this whole time, you see Fenrir and Zexor, you see like he's got Havoc pinned against this wall, and you begin to see these like veins swelling up in his arms, and they start feeling like it looks like black spreading through his veins. And you could hear Tion like grunting. This is the only way to make him see. And he's like pressing Havoc against the wall. And now you hear like the wood behind him creaking and like cracking. Havoc, you're sitting here and like you're still struggling to breathe, like you just can't catch that breath. And you see this woman like reaching her hand out to you. But then you see this door like slam in front of you. And then he releases you. Did you feel it? Did you see her face?
What did you do?
That's your name. Eric? I told you you're nothing more than a puppet. Give me a insight.
Ooh. Oh.
is that for Havoc?
Yeah, Havoc. Sorry, I should
Okay.
have stated that.
Oh shit. God damn it! I can't tell if that's an 18 or a 13. No, it's an 18. Plus 5.
23?
I was on my thing a second ago.
It's 23. You got a plus 5.
Yeah.
You can't make heads or tails of it. You have no recollection of this woman's face or the name Eric. You feel like you are Havoc Maulhammer. You remember seeing this name when you rose on the battlefield. You know Salune guided you to safety. You know she helped you seek out the other guardians. Your mind is like racing with a million thoughts right now. And he like gets down on one knee beside you. It's like you're sitting there on your hands and knees and you're panting. And you see this like blood dripping. You feel it running from your ears down your cheek, dripping onto the floor. I told you. You are a puppet. He like stands up and like
She is my light.
straightens his stuff
She
out.
is my guide. She has brought me back.
You are a
She has
damn
guided me towards friends.
fool. And when you say,
She
like, she has guided
this
me,
day. I was gonna cast guiding bolt.
oh, yeah. So, like, right as you raise your hand, this guiding bolt, go ahead, give it to me. Zexor and Fenrir, you see Tion, like, rearing his leg back, and he's about to kick Havoc in the face. Give me your roll, and I'm going to give you my roll. Oh.
+5? Oh shit.
Yeah, +5.
That's a 17.
So, like, you raise your hand, you shoot this guiding bolt, and you see it, like, hits him in the leg, and it slows it down a little bit, but he kicks you square in your fucking mouth.
I was gonna say, because I didn't want to interrupt. I was gonna see if I can hit him with a frostbite to give him disadvantage.
No, please interrupt. I mean, this kick is already hitting Havoc in the face, but you can still do your thing.
If it was him in the face, when I was trying to figure out what I could do.
So, let me tell you what happens real quick. Zexor, you see this fucking shit spiraling out of control within seconds. You see Havoc was pinned against the wall. He dropped to the ground. Hold on, let me get a little something going on here real quick.
You said that guiding bolt hit. Is damage going to matter?
No, yeah, roll your damage for sure.
Okay.
Where did it go?
$16. 17 damage. I rolled 2 6s, a 4, and a 1.
So you fire off this guiding bolt. You know in Dragon Ball Z how, like, they split a Kai Blast in half and it goes, like, splits in two sides?
Yeah.
That's exactly what he does with this guiding bolt. You see this bright burst of energy fire out from Havoc's hand as this dude kicks through it.
Kicked it in half.
Yeah. I mean, he still took the damage. But you see, like, almost in slow motion, Fenrir, you look over. You ever see them videos where, like, somebody's being punched in the face in slow motion and, like, their face curls up to one side? You see the impact of this boot hit Havoc, like, square between his nose and his mouth. And you see his face does that thing. As, like, there's almost a delay, a small delay between the impact. And then Havoc hits the fucking wall. Boom! Havoc, you get thrown out through the wall into the mass. You slam your back against the mass as you take 14 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
Do not
Go ahead.
follow his example. He is the exact thing we are against.
Go,
You see how poisoned he is by Salune. And you see he puts one hand down to his side, and this sword materializes in his hand. You see this blade with this small black skull with these two crimson eyes at the hilt. As it goes up into this twisted black iron handle, as the handguard comes off and it swirls around, and it almost looks like the face from the what's that fucking painting? Scream, the Scream painting. That dude that's like holding his face.
Picasso.
To this long blade. It has the deep grooves in it. And it looks like it's just pure black iron. As he steps through the wood right past you, Fenrir and Zexor. Havoc, or should I say Eric? Oh, let me put a token on the field for him so you guys know where he's at.
Actually, move me to the dead room.
Oh shit, you're unconscious?
He
Yeah,
took
I took 2 hits.
total.
I only had 17 health. Bye.
Oh. Later. All right, so
Lamb-
you see Havoc is like kicked through the wall, smashed out through the mast. He materializes his sword, and he walks directly through the hole that he just made. And he is approaching Havoc.
As he goes to do that, I'm gonna. Let me see what I can do here. Well, I'm looking at the wrong.
You better hurry up. He's 15 feet away.
I'm getting a
10 feet.
I can't do tether.
So
Uh,
I jump in front of Havoc's body and raise my shield. I have my hand on my blade, but not pulling it out. And I say, he may be possessed, but he is still part of our party. I cannot let you hurt him further.
Do not be a fool. I do not need you. I know you are one of these dogs as well. Get out of my way, or you will meet the same fate he does.
I'm gonna go through the door as he's doing that, and I'm gonna use one of my things to go and have my eyes glow to increase my save by 1. I'm gonna use pins and needles on his right leg. Give me a con save.
Constitution save. 28.
Oh my fucking god! Yeah, nothing happens.
You know what? Zexor, he looks behind as he sees you do this. I should have known better. Every one of you are the exact same. Zexor, it is going to be such a shame. We could have did something great. You carry the echo of something ancient, something that has been missing from this world for centuries. If you wish to save them, you should start running. They have a very long journey ahead of them. Had you arrived yesterday, they would still be here. You see, he raises his other hand. And you see the smoke begins to surround him.
Oh, shit.
I don't have time to waste myself on dogs like you. If by some chance you change your mind, Fenrir, he looks at you and gives out. See, he clips the side of his mask. Starts pulling it down just as he's dissipating into the smoke. I'll see you in Layloria. Say, whoop. In a flash, he's gone.
Could have went a little bit better. I'm gonna walk up and go to where Havoc's knocked out. I just realized something. I'm gonna look over at Fenrir and be like, buddy, I think we're out of potions, dude.
That's all right. We did a long rest. I have lay on hands. I can at least bring him back with 10 HP.
Alrighty.
You give him lay on hands?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him all Actually, let me see something real quick. It requires at least 5. No, I'm gonna go ahead and give them all 10.
Havoc, as you come back to consciousness, almost like those war movies, like Saving Private Ryan, there's just this loud ringing in your ears. Zexor and Fenrir, you see like blood just pouring from his nose and mouth and ears.
Mm.
Havoc, you open your eyes a little bit and they're like hazy. And you see Fenrir's like kneeled down in front of you and he's got these 2 hands on you. And you're like, as you're coming back to consciousness, Havoc, behind Fenrir, you see this little green swirling magic kind of just looks like it just tears right through air.
Fucking fairy.
Fenrir, you begin to notice one as well. Zexor, you feel this presence behind you.
How much did I get healed?
10.
Is this an Arcana check?
Is what an Arcana check?
It's magic.
Could be. What are you doing?
Trying to like pin my eyes and like focus on this energy as it's swirling around. I'm trying to like follow it.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
But 10.
Zexor, you walk up to it, look at it a little bit. You can't really tell, but it looks like some kind of portal, maybe?
Fuck.
Am I sensing anything from it, like any abnormal magic or whatever? Oh, I guess I don't have a.
As you
magic
come back to
sensing.
consciousness, you hear this faint voice. Havoc. Run. As you see these figures with these white, almost bone-looking masks with these horns come off the side as they're dressed in like these dark robes, and they're carrying these weird sickles.
Do these sickles look familiar?
These sickles do indeed look familiar, young man. Hold on, let me get the... There we go. There we go. Haha. I pulled the old switcheroo. I turned the battle music off, but it wasn't done.
Oh shit.
Havoc, as your like hazy vision is kind of like coming back into focus, you see it. You see the symbol. You know who these people are, and you know exactly why they're here. Without missing a beat, everybody roll initiative. Soon as these people step out of the portal, Zexor, I hate to do this to you, but you didn't see it coming. As this person was coming out, this sickle come out first, swinging directly at your face.
Oh.
That is a 9 to hit.
Miss.
Oh, God damn it. Well, I guess my initiative makes sense since I'm on the ground.
I got a 21 with the initiative.
Damn.
17 plus 4.
Ew, gross. I almost used a pen. So
15 for my
24
initiative.
for Fenrir. 15 for Zexy. What was
And
what was
4
yours?
for Havoc.
4. Yeah, that
Makes
checks
sense, 'cause
out.
I'm on the ground.
Yeah, you just got your shit pushed in.
My question is, it's 1:25. Are we still going, or are we just gonna do this and then call in, start next week? I wasn't sure if everyone still wanted to keep going.
It's up to you. Honestly, this would be a great stopping point before we get into the combat, because it might be a little lengthy. So that's up to you guys.
I gotta go to the gym at like 7 o'clock in the morning, so I'm gonna need to get some.
Ouch.
Yeah.
All right. This is what happens. You just had this conversation and introductions with Tion. Havoc, or Zexor. As you go over to investigate this portal, this sickle scrapes out to your face and you like stumble back just at the last second. As you see these robed figures with these weird masks begin to step out. Well, he does deliver, doesn't he? The moon child will be ours and we will see her demise. And that, everybody, is where we will end tonight's session. Thank you, everybody, for listening to Tales of Norlatia.
Before you end, what I wanted to say was, like, I wanted to do like a Ventura type thing where it's like get close, like, something seems off. I can feel it, like it's the size comes through right in my face.
I'm actually very intrigued at this point, and I don't remember what y'all said about the schedule, but would Monday possibly be another D&D night? Monday after work?
Not. I got a shit ton of voiceover work I gotta do still.
Everybody, go listen to Gage's voiceover work. Gage,
it's
you're the only
funny.
one that really has like another like work they put out online. Tell these people where they can see some shit from you.
Well, I do have a TikTok, but I haven't done voiceover there. I have a casting call club thing, so if you want to follow me and see what's on there, thing is, like, I suffer from the Chris Pratt, Jack Black curse where I sound the same, but everyone keeps telling me they like my voice and like my auditions. So my voice might sound similar and all that shit. I don't know if I told you this, Cody or Nick, but I am working with Nintendo now. I have a project I'm working on. And
Are you going to voice Mario?
No, it's a different character, but I can't talk about what it is. I'm not allowed.
Everybody go see Gage in a new Mario Super Galaxy movie coming out soon.
No, it's not that.
All right, well, Nintendo, you heard it here first. He broke his NDA.
No, I never signed an NDA, but I can't talk about what it is. I could say I work with Nintendo and I'm working on a project, but I can't say what it is.
They're going to show up on your front door with all sorts of...
They're going to come for my foreskin.
Yeah.
So you didn't state, though, like, where can somebody find some shit you do? You said the casting couch, and I think that was it.
No, Casting Call Club. I have a Twitter. It's at Gage Grossman, which is my first and last name. Or if you look up Gears Fan, it's probably in the descriptions. All that. I mean, I could probably put it out there. I don't know.
Your Twitch is in the description.
Yeah, my Twitch is there. I haven't streamed in a little bit. I got Resident Evil 9, so I might stream that shortly.
I just downloaded that yesterday.
You should stream it too. Funny story about that.
I
accidentally bought it.
You accidentally bought it?
So a week ago, I was looking at it, and it puts it in your cart when you view the product sometimes. And I backed out and went to go look at something, and it kept it in my cart. I went to buy a PlayStation Pack thing that was free, and it was asking for my password. I thought, like, that's a little weird. Maybe it's because it's a new system update. Nope, accidentally bought the fucking Requiem Digital Deluxe.
I did that with what's that Souls game? Bloodborne. On PlayStation. I did that with Bloodborne on PlayStation. I was getting something for Minecraft, and I forgot that was in the cart as well. And I accidentally bought Bloodborne. All right, everybody. That wraps up tonight's session. Catch us next week. Good night.
Yeah.
Da-da-da, ba-ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da.